Just Weather, you can just search Just Weather on YouTube and you will find this stream. That's our complete weather channel that we talk about interesting stuff across the country. And we have the weather kind of like on a large scale thing rather than just in Central Florida where News 6 is based. So thank you for popping over there. Yeah, it seems like it. Does that say 12.8 over Terre Haute? Yes, it does. And again, this is just a raw model number. The NAM comes in hot more often than not. So be mindful of that the NAM does come in a little bit hot. I'm showing the NAM because it does a good job at finding out and trying to pinpoint where the warm air surge is in. So it comes into real help when you're looking at precipitation types and changeovers and things like that. So that's what we're going to be looking for there. So Terre Haute, I mean, I really do 8 to 14 inches, 8 to 12. I mean, I have you guys in the bullseye of my personal forecast. Do Indianapolis, do Columbus. This is going to be great. If you like snow. Just talked about Maryland. I'll give you a closer look. Again, you're going to have some issues with changeover. I'll show you the future radar. But here it is. We get a nice little start. That's early Sunday morning. Here is the state of Maryland. Boop, boop, boop. Let me draw. That's my terrible outline of Maryland. Right through there. And then we get that mix. That's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. We have sleet. Always ruins a good snowstorm. Do you expect heavy snow and ice in the DC Nova area? All right. So while we're in this area, there comes that burst of heavy snow. This is going to be at 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. So early. That's early Sunday morning after midnight. Heavy snow from probably like Botetourt, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, north of Lynchburg to DC, everywhere. Baltimore, we're looking good for some heavy snow. Heavy snow. And then now we have the mix. We start to get the changeover to sleet 6 to 8 o'clock on Sunday morning in DC. So if you want to see snow falling, you're going to have to stay up late. Because I think that really from about midnight to 6 a.m. is your window in DC. And then we have sleet. And then we have some ice. And then that is going to equate to NAM wants I would say 3 to 6 inches of snow in DC. That'd be I would say 3 to 6 inches of snow. Oh, hey, free thinker. Good to see you over here. Sorry about last night and tonight, I guess. Thank you for finding us over here. Let me see. Kimberly on the News 6 page says, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm battling some two chats here, or I'm bringing in two chats every now and then. I'm going back to the News 6 page again out of Central Florida, and we have a comment over there that says, "I saw some people on Instagram saying that the model for next week is predicting snow for Florida. I know that's far out, but do you think we're going to get snow like last time, or even the blizzard of 1899?" I do not think so. This is why I hate social media. I have a love-hate with it. I was angry today. Like if you are finding me for the first time, you realize that I get angry at these people that do that. I think it's going to get really cold in Florida again next week. The models have already taken out snow from that rogue run. And I dislike the people too that like, I'm just posting this because it's crazy. No, you're posting it because you want to get it shared and you want to blow up and you want to get the likes and the clicks, and people get money for that. I don't know if you know that, but that's how social media works, and that's why people do it. And that's why this channel is here, to kind of push back on that if you want some real good, credible information. So if that's your jam, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to talk about the weather. We're going to crush the hopes and dreams if you want snow in Florida. So thank you guys for that, and thank you. And that's why, again, I love this channel, the Just Weather and the New Six channel, because that is now my new mission, is to, obviously, I love forecasting the weather. It humbles you all the time. It's not perfect. I try to be, but that I want to make sure that everybody is getting the best information possible. And nowadays there's the love of the science and the meteorology of it, but it's also now I have a secondary passion going after that garbage. And it makes my blood boil. It truly, truly does. We'll call the people out that do it. I have no problem. I'll probably I have no problem doing that. And just like what our friend Woe5558 on the new six page just did, he brought it to the attention too. And that's why I love you guys. I need you guys to be the eyes and ears in the field, not only from the weather side, but if you see stuff like that, bring it to my attention, and we're going to break it down scientifically, meteorologically, and all that stuff. And we'll say if there's a shot for it or if there's not. So all that stuff. Hey, I really appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. That was not necessary, but thank you very much, and thank you for being on the team. I really appreciate you looking out for all that stuff as well. Kimberly, I am still going to be on the New Six channel, on the New Six YouTube channel as well. So we'll be on the 9:30 stuff Monday through Friday, still on New Six. We're keeping that show. This is an additional channel that we just talk about weather all the time. So if you want to subscribe to this one too, we are going to we're going to start more lives during the week, even when the weather is quiet, because there's so much of that misinformation out there. And I like to talk to you guys. I like to do that, and I like to see what's going on in Colorado or Montana or Washington. So that is what the purpose of the Just Weather channel is. And then we're gonna, of course, keep the Central Florida focus on the New Six side as well. This is just kind of a special edition of what did I call it last night? How like the Avengers come together. I know that's kind of a stretch, but the two channels coming together here. The crossover story, I think, is what it's called. So no, thank you. It's in there's a lot of science in every field that is crazy under attack these days. Um, so so yeah, I'm with you. Thanks for fighting the good fight. What where are you at in Maine? And she said NWS is not committing to an amount of snow on Sunday yet for Maine. Let me know what part we can take a look. And Whoa 55558 on the new six page says, guess to do it for clicks and views. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. So yeah, if you like that stuff, hit that subscribe button. Again, it's a two-way street here. I need your guys' help. I love your opinions. I need your storm reports. That's what makes this channel awesome and different from all the other ones on YouTube, because there's not the interaction. Just call it like it is. Yeah, it's awful. Like there's some good to it for sure, because like this, like we get to meet, we get to hang out, we get to have this conversation. So there's an awesome opportunity. Um, but there's a real ugly side to it too. And it's just crazy. What's going on, One Nation Weather? Good to see ya. Let's head up to Maine. We talked a lot about the South. We're going to go to Maine. Let me pull up. Yeah, it looks really cold in Florida for a week. It does. Okay, so here's Maine. Let me switch my sources. Yeah, this is a really good point here. This has been my concern the whole time with this storm is any kind of power outages with the length, with the intensity and the longevity of the cold that's coming, especially in places that aren't used to it. Sure thing. Okay, let me. I'm gonna make a list here. I have until about 9:55, and then I have to go. I have a 10 o'clock news in Central Florida. Um, all that stuff. We are all about science and meteorology, and I will make a call. Um, as well. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to make a call and go on a limb and things like that too. So it's um, all that stuff. So thanks for being here. All right, so I'm gonna make a list real quick because I have about 10 minutes on the live chat, and then I'm gonna get a 24/7 kind of stream rolling. I'm gonna try to have that done and on YouTube by midnight tonight. And this is where I need you guys to come in. I'm going to have storm reports rolling in just like this that come in from the National Weather Service. So you're going to see these updates in real time. And by the way, we have some fresh ones in Oklahoma now, 1/10 of an inch of freezing rain. And then Smithville, Oklahoma. So we have the freezing rain coming down already. But I need your storm reports. So give me a thumbs up, and I need your help with that. So if you're interested in that, in giving those reports, and again, we're going to share those reports as we get there to next week. Please consider subscribing because we are all. I need the team to grow, and I love for you guys to be a part of it if you're finding us for the first time. There's going to be this that's going to be rotating. That's real-time power outage data. So there's already 5,000 power outages in Texas. This is kind of a taste of what you're going to see on the stream here, just a little taste. Real-time airport data will be live tonight on the channel. It's going to be amazing to see these probably turn at least yellow. I've got real-time road temperature data. So what you're looking at here is not air temperature. That's road temperature. So if you're driving, you'll know if we have issues with icing. All right, so we need to go to Alabama. Thank you, Tinker. I appreciate that. New subscriber here. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team, my friend. You got it. Have a great night. All right, I think we have Alabama. We need to check in on. Somebody asked that. Let's see, and then we'll check in on Houston real quick. And that might be about all the time I have. Just making sure I didn't miss. Way worse in the snow. Yeah, give me. I guess maybe not. I mean, 6 feet of snow, but I was gonna say that would do some damage. My friends in Buffalo know that all too well. All right, so let's go to Alabama. We're gonna go to Alabama. Okay, so here. Oh, you're not. They're the road conditions right now, so it's already getting kind of ugly northwest of Dallas with some ice and snow, as expected. I mean, uh, Texas, they have power. There's 5,000 power outages already, or at least customers without power in Texas. That's what that showed. Hopefully, we're going to fare better. So I heard the governor say that ERCOT's got their stuff together this time around, and I don't think it's going to be as bad as what we had in 2021. But it's still going to be really cold. So I mean, this will be the biggest test that the power grid in Texas has had since 2021. No doubt about that. Um, all right. So here we go, Alabama. You know what your state looks like. I just wanted to highlight it there because there's a lot of mumbo jumbo on here. And let me show you the future radar. So this is going to be Saturday morning, maybe a few flakes in extreme northwest. And then we have some freezing rain coming in northwest Alabama. Otherwise, we have a cold rain through central Alabama. That's through late Saturday evening. And then honestly, it doesn't look too bad. We are watching for the potential for some strong thunderstorms like Birmingham, Montgomery, and South. But as far as the ice potential goes, it's probably going to be held to just northwest and then maybe like a sliver northeast. So like central and southern might fare okay. And then that's just, some potential for strong thunderstorms right on through there. So, okay, this is a good question. It has a name, but it's only the Weather Channel that names it. So I don't use the name. I don't play like that. I can't even remember what the heck they named it. Fern, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we don't like with hurricanes. That's what the that is accept the naming of the hurricanes has a different purpose. It's all that stuff. Again, that's a widely perceived. World Meteorological Organization does that. That's a worldwide thing. So yeah, that's a dumb marketing Weather Channel thing. It's what it is. So yeah, if you hear it named, it's just a Weather Channel thing. What's going on? Cool channel name in Tampa. It looks like it has gone that far north. That's the NAM. It's a little aggressive sometimes on the warmer air, but it's also it does a great job at kind of pinpointing out how far that is. So we will wait and see. Okay, we're going to check in on Houston as well. Here is Houston at the far right-hand corner of the screen. We are under a winter storm warning in Houston. And this is why. This is about midnight on Sunday morning. So like 11 o'clock Saturday night into early Sunday morning. There's some freezing rain there. So that's why there's a winter storm warning. And then it all comes to an end like 10, 11 o'clock. So there will be some ice in. And it stinks because they used to not be that way. It used to be, I mean, I was growing up, I had that channel on every single day. One of my professors was one of the founders of the Weather Channel. It was like when I was in college, it was awesome. Much, much different these days. Alrighty, guys, I have to split because I have to go do the 10 o'clock news here in Central Florida to talk about record heat. Any forecast change for the Charlotte, North Carolina area? I do not think so. I think it's all on track for some ice. There's the sleet, and then there is a little bit of the freezing rain late Sunday night into early Monday. So I think everything is on schedule there. I have to hit the road because I have the 10 o'clock news and the 11 o'clock news coming up. What I'm going to be working on during that show is getting the 24/7 live stream with looping radars and all of that other stuff, all the information of power outages, storm reports, everything. If you guys are interested in that, and if you're interested in the weather content that we produce 5 to 7 days a week, the weather across the country, and you're watching on the Just Weather page, I'd love to have you on board and join the team. It's been great meeting each and every one of you on the live stream tonight. We're going to be doing more live streams, even when the weather is quiet, just to hang out and BS about the weather, because that's what this channel is here for. I love it if you guys join the team. I need your help this weekend. As the chat is running, I'm going to be asking for storm reports and any kind of storm updates. I'll be posting that in the chat as we're going to have this 24/7 looping weather, probably from about midnight tonight, if I can get it fired up in time, through the entire weekend, and then ending sometime on Monday. I want to thank you guys for taking some time out and hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, at the very least, hit that thumbs up button for me. It'll let this get out to more people. I'd appreciate that. Um, and if you're interested in that stream, hit that subscribe button as well. And if I'd love to get your storm reports. If you're measuring this weekend, if you're watching the rain, if you're watching the freezing rain or the ice, I'd love to know what's going on in your hometown, where you live, all that stuff. If you want to be that help and join the team, consider hitting that subscribe button. I will catch you guys along the way. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the support. I'll catch you soon. Have a great evening. Be safe if you are in the path of this winter storm.